We are ready to go again. We have Warren Gatland and Jac Morgan. If you could please raise your hands, that would be great.
Warren, so many good things for over an hour there, but was your heart in your mouth at the end?
Yeah, absolutely. About 7 minutes to go, there was going through my mind, I'm just maybe just go down to the change rooms and wait until the final whistle. Yeah, lots. Absolutely delighted with the result. I thought there was lots of stuff and positives, but some good learnings from today as well for us to take forward. And you know, I thought the way that we'd prepared in the game plan, it took a little bit of time, and then we were, 65 minutes on the clock. We were comfortable there, and we needed to control that, and then we gave away some unnecessary penalties and lost a little bit of composure, and allowed Fiji, and with the team that they got and the individuals they got, they can hurt you. So, but I thought we showed some great courage in certain aspects, and yeah, delighted with the result.
Warren, just a word on Dan Biggar. Looked like he used every ounce of energy he had to kick that last conversion over. He's, you're going to be losing him at the end of this campaign, but he's made for nights like this, isn't he?
Yeah, I think it was his mother's birthday today. She passed away a few years ago, and so it was pretty, I suppose, emotional for him. He was saying, I hope she was looking down on him, so maybe that's the case. Yeah, and look, he had for a little bit of period of time had a couple of back spasms and stuff, which he's been having, and we made that change. But yeah, so I don't know what else to say on that.
Warren, considering all that's gone on in Welsh rugby over the last 12 months or so, just how significant was that win? And if I can ask on the back of that, Jac, what was the thinking with the crossfield kick there?
I think it was called before, and then I think the ball was supposed to go to Biggs, but it came to me instead. And yeah, it was just went for it, and quite glad it came off.
I think it's pretty significant for us. I think Fiji had probably gone into the game as favourites. Everyone's expecting them to win. The hard work that we've put in, I'm absolutely delighted with that. And what I'm pleased about is that some really positive stuff, but some really good learnings for a group of young players as well. And we've always been a team that build on confidence and get better as tournaments go, particularly if we won. So that's exciting. They're a quality team, absolutely, really. Some of their athletes and individuals can really cause problems. We had a great start, then they came back and they dominated territory and position in the first half, and then I think we had achieved what we wanted to achieve in the first half, and then we looked very comfortable and in control in that first 20 minutes in the second half and put ourselves under pressure. So yeah, I was pretty frustrated and pretty angry about the last period of the game, but like I said, it's about being honest and making sure that we learn from that.
Hi, Warren. Sorry, just down here.
Sorry.
Hi, Warren. Did you feel that you were perhaps fortunate not to get more than one yellow card, obviously, towards the end there when you were under significant pressure?
Oh, I don't know. I think you can write about that.
Would you like to expand at all or not?
Look, yeah, there was a few penalties in that. We had looked at that. I thought Corey Damachowski's one was reasonable. We felt there was a couple of situations where where players on their feet, and there was a couple of really tight offside calls that we'll need to look at and review. And yeah, so if you think that we were fortunate, then that's fine.
And can I just ask a follow-up? against England at Twickenham, you sort of were a bit angry about the game management. I guess it was perhaps similar today. What are some of the reasons, do you think, that this has happened now?
Just made some dumb decisions. So, yeah. So, like I said, there were periods where we were excellent and we were there learning, with all the hard work that we've put in, and then there was some times there where when you're in control of the game, it's about your man management. And I kind of go back at 4 or 5 years ago when we'd been through this process for the team as it was growing and developing, and it took us a bit of time to actually being able to comfortably implement sort of the game management and understanding, and players not giving away stupid penalties and putting us under pressure. And so today there was incidents of that, and like I said, it's making sure that we're honest and we review that and we learn from those situations about how we manage things going forward, and everyone getting better.
Hi, Warren. Simon's been in and spoken about the need for Fiji to have more games against these kind of opponents after the win over England and today. Is that something I guess you'd push for as well?
Oh, absolutely. I understand that completely. When I first came to Wales, I was asked by the CEO, what sort of games and fixtures in the autumn, or any games that you want to get, and I just said, get the best teams in the world you can. It's the only way you get better. It's the best way to learn and develop as a player, by playing the best side. So I completely understand what Simon's saying in regard to that. And
Jack, just as a follow-up, can I just ask about the physical toll of a game like that? That the stats have the tackle count as something crazy, up near 250. How much does that take out of you?
Yeah, it takes a lot, but I think from that as well, we can take a lot of confidence as a group of boys that we defended that much and put them on tackles in. Obviously, there's a lot of lessons to be learned from that game. We review and learn from it, but yeah, it takes a lot of defending for that amounts and for that period of time. But yeah, again, we can take a lot of confidence from it.
Thank you. We've got time, so we're going to go to some Welsh questions.
Jac Enid fan hyn. Ble mae dechrau disgrifio 80 munud fel yna?
Ie, oedd e'n 80 munud, oedd e'n galed, pob clod i Fiji, o'n nhw'n ddechrau o'n nhw wedi rhoi ni dan lot o pwysau, wnaethon ni lot o amddiffyn yn y gêm na, a deg yn y gêm na le o'n ni war yn dda, mae lot o deg yn y gêm na le hefyd, neu mae lot o gwersi dyn ni fel tîm i disgio, o ran amddiffyn, ni'n gwneud llawer o tackle, so ie, mae lot o hyder ni'n gallu cael yma, a faint o'n ni wedi gweithio yn galed fel tîm, ond ie, ni'n edrych mlaen ar y rhyw edrych mlaen ar y gêm nesaf.
Beth oedd yr emosiwn ar y diwedd? O'ch chi'n edrych yn gyffyrddus? Oedd e nôl ymlaen? Beth am y foment ola yna pan oedd y chwiban ola di mynd?
Ie, o'n i'n chuffed bod y chwiban i mynd a cael y buddugoliaeth, ond eto, jyst o'n i'n gwybod o pawb yn mynd i gweithio yn galed yn y llinell amddiffyn yna. So, ie, o'n i'n gwybod o'n i'n mynd i cael ymlaen gweithio iddyn gilydd nes yr 80 munud nes i'r gêm i cwpla. So, ie, o'n i'n wedi wedi cymryd lot o hyder mas o fyna ni jyst yn cael ymlaen gweithio.
Jyst yn ola, oedd y ddoi o chi yn cymryd y pwysau oddi ar pwysigrwydd y gêm a di Gwener. Nawr bod y gêm ar ben, eich chi'n teimlo oedd rhaid chi ennill honna o ran cyd-destun y gêm a'r gemau sydd i ddod yn y grŵp?
Ie, oedd heddi, oedd y gêm cyntaf am y pencampwriaeth, so oedd popeth amdano'r gemau, oedd e'n bwysig, o'n i'n dechrau da a cael y buddugoliaeth i trio cael y momentum am rest o'r pencampwriaeth, so ie, mae'r buddugoliaeth yn bwysig iawn iddyn ni.
Jac, mae'r gêm hyn wedi cael ei disgrifio fel un o'r gemau gorau yn y gystadleuaeth hyd yn hyn. So dimlad oedd e bod yn rhan o'r gêm?
Ie, oedd e'n teimlad gret i bod mas yna. Fe wedi gweud pobl i Fiji, o'n nhw'n ardderchog
The interpreter, sorry, we don't have any interpretation service from Welsh to English. Thank you.
Buddugoliaeth.
A gair am y gic, byddai'n rhyw faswrd bod yn falch ohoni?
Wel, oedd e fod i mynd i bigs, ond jyst, dyn ni'n hapnod dod i fi, ond ie, fi jyst yn falch oedd wedi dod off.
Thank you. One more.
Warren, obviously at the end of the first half, we saw Dan Biggar giving George North a bit of an earful. What were your thoughts on that? Is that something you like to see from your players?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. It's about making people accountable, and there were times when I think in that first half there were opportunities for us to put the ball through the hands and shift and get the balls through the hand and maybe a kick option as well. And we used up a little bit too much space. There were some great turnovers, and you know, we probably weren't as clear on some of our comms or decision making that we needed to be. So that, you know, there's nothing wrong with players in terms of challenging each other. We want that as being part of the group, so that everyone is accountable. For me, you know, peer pressure is huge in terms of that, and we all need to take responsibility. And those sort of criticisms isn't about, it's not personal. It's about we talk about being a point of care. It's about the team getting better and individuals getting better, because we need to be comfortable with being able to be critical.
Thank you, everybody. That is the end.
Yes, thank you.
We will be now moving on to the mix zone.